Hey everyone, welcome to the forecast reading. If you don't know what this is about, you can go ahead and check the earlier 2018 readings that will get to explain to you what this is all about, okay? So, with that being said, we are going to proceed to the forecast reading. Hello everyone, and well, Happy New Year, Happy New Decade, and here we are for the first forecast of 2020. The forecast for January, as usual, we're going to be using the Conspiracy Tarot for the reading. And as I've been sharing with all of you these last few months, I was quite excited for this 2020. Many light workers are, many people I've been working with, they have been very excited, and definitely, I do feel that overall, who needed to do a good job has done a great job. I feel that some have slacked more than they were supposed to, because I am sensing sort of a background noise of negative energy that is related, with some life challenges at a global level, humanity, and each of us at an individual level, if we have left something unattended, that we'll have to deal with. But, it is like really, at the same time, kind of like a very good moment to say, finally, now it's time to start to shine. So, let's see here, what's the first card that comes up? So, the first one, well, definitely it's a good one. 10 of coins. Definitely there is no best or worst cards, but the messages do differ. And, this is a wonderful first card, very symbolic also to be doing this on the very first, day of the year, The 10 of coins, what represents here, it's abundance, okay? Remember, last 4-5 months, it has been about really starting to reaping rewards and really starting to embracing, empowering, wrapping up defeating demons. On our very last forecast last year, December, we were talking about now that you have defeated this and that demon, and now with what you have learned, during these last months, you need to push through a little bit more. And I have seen many of you, the people I work with, some of you that have messaged me, myself, some, not all, but some people around me, and definitely I feel that it's 10 of coins, it's validating that right now it's starting to be a moment of abundance, of saying, wow, now I have all of this, now I have around me, all these new tools, I have overcome that bad situation with my job, that anxiety moment, that problem with my friend, that whatever, it doesn't matter. I have started to connect with my guides. I've realized that the astral plane's awesome. It could be a lot of things, And right now you're going to start to get the most out of your realizations. That's the first step and the first level of awareness that you need to have for this month of January. It was about realizing, especially the accomplishments in December, remember? Well, now you'll have them more clear, you'll have them more realized. So you need to see yourself to be more complete, and you need to see yourself to be happier and to be more fulfilled and start to reaping your rewards. Okay, that's what the Spirit is trying to say here. Now, let's see the second card. Okay, so the second card, is a 2 of Swords. Also a very nice, a very significant card to go with in this path, okay? It feels to me that the 2 of Swords, it's mainly bringing us take a break. Now, truly take a break. That feeling, that sensation was real already for December, and partially, the message was around that, okay? And partially the message was to be more relaxed, to be more laid back, and to remember, now that you are closer now you have been accomplishing a lot in life. You can realize that you have your assets closer to you, okay? That maybe that asset can be a spirit guide, can be a friend, can be a realization, can be a new behavior, can be maybe, a new car. Maybe you had a clunker and you were always driving with fear to work, and you got a financial new car and you are able to drive safely and take your kids to school safely, and you're happier overall. Well, it sort of represents, all of what you have gained. Allow it to accompany you, allow it to be with you. It's a good moment to set down your tools, your weapons, you don't have to be in a fighting stance no more, especially if you have been abiding to what Spirit has been guiding through the last few months. That's extremely important, okay? It feels to me that I need to remind that to all of you. Maybe some of you are still wrapping up some things, fine, but if you at least have done some progress in something, within the last year especially, then you are going to start to see that you can lean yourself on these accomplishments, whether it's etherical, whether it's a person, whether it's a behavior, a tool, it doesn't matter, okay? And it's time to say, okay, now I can let go. I have overcome this challenge. I have overcome a difficult time in my life. I have passed that difficult exam. I finally got the promotion. I finally proposed, or unfortunately we finally broke up. Whatever it is, but sit down and relax and feel fulfilled and feel that it's time to breathe, to let go, and to see that you are going to continue your travels in a future time, okay? That's important. So as far as our last message, 3 of Cups, also a very, very nice start of the year. Honestly, these forecasts obviously also affect me. So, even though I'm the one doing it, it's like I am listening to it, and then when I explain my wife, I try to explain it to her fast so I remember it fresh, because it obviously affects me, and I am like, oh, let's see what's up, The same sensation almost that you have, I have it. The difference is I have to channel it, and then I have to prepare the video and upload it. That's it, And this 3 of Cups, it remembers as of balance, that you need to focus on your newly gained balance, okay? You need to focus on your realization that you have brought more in your life, that your life is more stable now, or at least you have ongoing things that maybe you didn't have last year, okay? Or maybe that you were thinking about and until the very end, you haven't thought about it, or maybe at some point you decided, okay, that's it, it's time to get this started. Maybe right now you can see that it's going to bring further balance to you, and it's going to bring further stability, which is wonderful, okay? And this is something that you need to focus and realize, that what you have in your life, that it's more balanced. You need to be grateful for it. You need to visualize it as such, and to see that you can get and will get the most out from everything, especially when you find yourself in a balanced state. So it's important also to remind yourself to keep yourself balanced, to be yourself grounded, focused, and to try to feel your well-being the most you can. Okay, that's the message for January, and I am glad the way it came. Super happy, to be honest, and I am sure that many of you so are. And well, thank you very much. As always, it's been a big pleasure, and see you in the next forecast for February.